Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a post. I've had a lot going on lately, and I've also not had a lot of material to cover. I've been slowly, gaining some more knives, but honestly, right now I've just not really had the funds to get it. And when I do get a knife, lately I've been getting some pretty good ones, but I've been putting them up and kind of saving them, and I've not really had time a lot to make a video lately. But I have been going out and I've been acquiring some cheaper knives, but also some really good knives. Sorry. But I've also been trying to get some more older stuff too. Different stuff like you can see some of this. These are old oil cans and a pipe. But this right here is pretty cool. And I'll show it to you in a second. But this is a really old leather knife holder. And it's crazy what you can just find at some of these old antique shops or some of these old flea markets, stuff like that. You just go in there thinking it's mostly junk. But if you really look, you can find some pretty cool stuff. This was $5, and I'll show it to you in a second. It's really awesome. This slip here is pretty cool, too. I got this at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I went there for spring break here lately, but this is an awesome slip. This goes right on your belt. You put your belt right through here, and it's a horizontal slip, basically. I don't like putting like pocket slips in my pocket because it just takes up so much space. I mean, I've already got my keys, my wallet, my phone, all my other stuff that I need for the day in there. Why do I want to carry, something big and bulky just to protect my knife? And I don't want to just set my knife in my pocket because, I mean, I don't want it to get scratched up or nothing, but so I keep it in this little slip, and so far, the knives that I've put in here, nothing has fell out of it. So far, I've carried a 47 Stockman, I've carried Trappers, Congress even. So basically, any mid to larger size knife fits in this. This is just the medium. You can also get it in a large for like I don't know, for like your folding hunters or something like that. And I'm pretty sure you can get it small for like a toothpick or something like that. But I like to carry a mid-sized knife, something like a Trapper or a big Stockman. But yeah, this thing's just awesome. I wanted to kind of throw this out there. I normally don't get a bunch of stuff non-knife related from Case, like their apparel and stuff, but this was a really awesome slip that I found, and I really like it. Of course, like I said, some of this old stuff, but really what this video is about is some of these knives that I've been finding. Now, as you can see here, this is just a red velvet little slip, but look here at these beautiful knives here. You've got all sorts of different kinds of knives. Now, these are just some of the few that I've been finding, and I'll get through these first few here quick. You've seen probably a couple of these. I haven't made videos for them, but these two, these are, I like finding these. These are just like old, kind of cheapish little USA knives, but I like American knives. A lot of people like German knives, and they're fine. I like the old German ones too, but where I like it the best at is America, That's why I enjoy Case so much. They make awesome knives with a good center, and they've got really, really good quality in their knives, and they're made in America. Now these here, these are also made in America with not as high quality. Of course, a lot of these are older, but like, and I didn't even spend $15 for all these knives. Now I didn't buy them at the same time. I got this knife for $2. Like people don't want these, but it's just a neat little pocket knife. This, of course, this is a Jack right here. This is made by Nautica, or actually no, sorry, this is a Colonial, but got real good springs in it. Got half stops. These springs in this cheap little knife on these blades are better than a lot of new Case knives, which is just crazy to me. Like, listen to that. The handles, of course, they're just plastic. They're kind of junky, but they've kind of got like their own little vintage feel to them. Of course, these are wobbly real bad, and it's not as good. Now, these covers, these are also plastic, but these are on there tighter. Of course, this is a Cutmaster. Now, this is a Stockman. But listen to that snap. I mean, they've got good blades on them. That sheep's foot and this spade blade isn't as strong, but they're just cool covers. Now I found this one at a yard sale. Gave $2 for it. It's in bad shape. this right here is a camp knife. But I look for these knives, these old USA ones. I need to clean this one up. It's real dirty, but I look for these old knives to, you know, try to at least clean up, or at least have, just to say I have them. You know, they're just neat old knives, but thought I'd go ahead and show you them in there. But here's what we really want to get to. I guess we'll start with this. Now I'll save this one for last. It's really neat. This is probably the one that caught your eye when I opened it. This is a beautiful piece. I did some trading on this knife. I bought a knife at the gun show and then immediately traded it for this with a little bit of boot, I think, because it was I think it was a 90s and some boot that I traded for this. This right here is a 47 stag, genuine stag, blue scrolled a Stockman from case. This is a 77. You can see there. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, when I first bought it, it had some smudges, so I got it for a little bit cheaper because there was a feller trying to buy it, and then he seen the smudges, and he didn't want it. But I figured if it's just smudges, I can clean it, and I mean, it came perfectly clean. Now, I've got this rag here that I can use and just, you know, take them fingerprints and grease off. My hands are dirty. Sorry, guys. It might not look good for the video, I guess. My hands are real oily and all dirty from I've been trap shooting. So yeah, it's all shiny now. But that stag's beautiful, I think, on this knife. I mean, it's beautiful. But yeah, I love this knife. It's a beautiful piece. Got good springs in your sheep's foot and your spade blade. It's just an overall great piece. Great piece. Love it. Yeah. I mean, I got it. I paid cheaper than what you normally would pay for this. I'm not going to say what I paid for it because I don't think I'm going to keep doing that anymore unless it's just a killer deal. But I love this knife. I think it's awesome. And now it's got me wanting to try to collect more of the blue scrolls, which is not good because those have gotten really expensive. And then probably once I've got a bunch of them, I'll end up getting the red letters. But yeah, we'll move on to this. This is really cool. If you all can't tell, this is a cheetah. And this is a really old cheetah. As you can tell, it's missing its handle guard that will pop out. But it still works. It locks. It's fairly sharp. I've tried to clean it up. And you should have seen it when I first got it. It was rough. But it's come pretty clean. You can see it's actually... The camera don't pick it up as well, but it's got like a really nice red tint to that front bone. Now, I don't know for sure, but this might have been a jig bone, and it's been so pocket worn that like it's flat. Now it's smooth. Now, you can see right there the pin. You can see the pin extruding from the handle, like it's higher than the handle is. And it's like that on the other side too there. And you can see there's been a chip out of it. And I mean, it's rough shape, guys. But I paid less than $30 for it. And just for the age alone on it, you can tell it's a double X right there. I mean, so 1940 to 60. Just a beautiful piece. Well, actually, a 64, I think. But beautiful piece. And it still works good. I mean, right there. It won't come loose on you at all. I mean, the action still works. I just wish it had that finger guard. But for the price I paid, can't really complain. I'll buy any case knife for less than $30 if it works, you know. I don't want no part junker, which some people would say this is, but I think it's just a really neat piece of history. I mean, this knife could be almost 100 years old. I mean, in not too long, this knife will be 100 years old. Is that not crazy? And I have it. I mean, that's so cool to me. But, yeah, guys, listen, I'm real sorry that I haven't been on here as much. I'm not one of them guys who likes posting every day and Or I don't like watching people who post every day neither, or every other day or something like that, because it burns me out on them. Because they're, talking about, most of the time they're talking about the same old stuff. You see it all the time. Pretty neat. I like to, in some of my videos at least, incorporate some new stuff, and I've got other stuff that you haven't even seen in this video that I've got new, and I'll be posting that soon too. But I'm going to try to space it out. I won't post in the same week because I don't like doing that. And my buddy Wes Stump from Doom Crew, he feels the same way as me. And I don't blame him. I don't like seeing that every day, and seeing all them Rough Riders and stuff. And most people, you can call these junky little beater knives, but I think it's a cool part of history, because back then you had, there right there is 3 different USA brands of knives that they made, and there's tons more. There's Scrade, Uncle Henry, Old Timer, Yautica. They made, there's just so many different brands that came out. Buck used to be in the USA. There were so many brands that made traditional folders in the USA, and now there's none. They've all either moved to China like Old Timer and Uncle Henry's did, or they just ran out of business like Cutmaster and a few others have, because no one wants to buy them. But that's why I like Case. They've stuck through the years, and they've made some beautiful, awesome knives. And I'm kind of starting to try to fade into these older knives more, because I'm liking to get this vintage stuff. Like these, and not just knives neither. I like this older stuff, like this knife slip case. I think that's so classy, to have something like this that I can take to gun shows or flea markets with the knives that I want to sell. And that's just slick, just a slick piece, to use. And it's just awesome. And I've loved finding old stuff like that, like this pipe, and just different things like that is cool to me. But I wanted to show you all this slip and how it fits. So here's a 47 Stockman. This is one of my preferred carries. Of course, I don't carry this because it's too beautiful to carry. But as you can see, it fits in there nice and solid. Got that last bolsters extended out a little bit. Now, if you're trying to keep your knives in perfect condition, I probably wouldn't recommend it, because you can see it's got scratches. It sets on your belt, so this ain't going to fall out. No matter how many times I shake this, that knife ain't going to fall out. And you got to kind of tug at it to get that to pull out. But here's another. That Stockman, it's solid in there. Even this camp knife, it'll kind of fit in there if I tug on it, but I'm going to have to pull hard to get that sucker out. There you go, see? So it's a good saw carry. Now, something thinner than a Stockman, like this cheetah, you can slip it in there, but it'll slide out. So I recommend, if you're going to use this, bare minimum, have a thicker 2-bladed knife, which is what I prefer, or maybe a 3-blader like this Stockman. But yeah, I definitely recommend this slip. I love it just being on my belt, being able to pull it out whenever I need it, but not having to like dig in my pocket and trying to find it and pull it out of the slip in the pocket. It's too much. This is nice, simple, and reliable. I like it. But yeah, guys, thank you all for supporting me. I really enjoy this. This is my hobby. I love doing this, and I'm starting to kind of branch off from just knives. I'm liking to find more different old stuff that kind of correlates with knives. You could call them like grandpa antiques, like your old oil cans, or different things like that. Speaking of that, that was my great grandfather's. Those were his, which is something pretty cool. I like to, if it's not something that's super neat, I like it to have a story to go along with it. But yeah, guys, these are my knives. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It keeps the channel going, and I know I haven't been posting a lot, and y'all have probably been wondering where I went. I didn't really go nowhere. I've had a lot going on, man. I can't post every day. It's not my job, it's my hobby. But I enjoy sharing my knives with you guys, and I enjoy, seeing other people's knives. So it's fun. I enjoy it, but I don't try to make it a job or nothing, because then it just don't become fun anymore. So I'm not going to be one of them that gets on there and talks about every new knife that comes out, or I don't even look for new knives, honestly, that come out, because I don't want to see them. I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy going out there and finding these old antiques and trying to, you know, bring them home and say in their mind and restore them sometimes, you know. But yeah, I've got some more stuff that you all haven't even seen yet. So can't wait to show you all that. And that'll be in a future video sometime. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be posting. I won't have a set schedule. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that. I don't have a set schedule. But I do want to post more regularly than I have been. It's been at least a few months since I posted, and that isn't right. I shouldn't make y'all wait that long. But I'll definitely start posting more. I'll at least try to post twice a month, and I'll try to do more than that. But bare minimum, I'll get you a video twice a month, possibly 3 or 4 times, but no more than once a week. But yeah, guys, that's some of my new stuff that I've got. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, and talk to you later. Bye.